Hello everyone and welcome back to Nancy Drew's Secret of the Scarlet Hand. Last time, something was stolen from the museum. Oh no. But instead of investigating that, we're going to go solve a quiz on a computer. Now I was lucky enough that when I was editing the last video, I saw the answer to the second question. So that should save me a few minutes. Nope. I clicked too fast. I'm overeager. Quiz. Okay, that's Palenque. Then his mother is Lady Zack Cook? Or just Zack Cook? No? Okay, I gotta look at my notes. Huh. That's what I have in my notes. I guess I'm wrong. It did not save me a few minutes. Was there a apostrophe? Or not an apostrophe, a dash. I cannot type a dash. Zach? No, okay. I need to go look around a bit then. I thought that was right, but apparently I am very wrong. That's okay. So, I was thinking between videos, and there are some suspicions I have about who might have stolen the artifact. Though, have we actually met everyone who's involved yet? Oh hey, I was talking last time I think about how there were some female kings before. So Lady Kanal Ikal was a female king apparently. Awesome. I did not even think of that here. I was thinking of Egyptian kings and pharaohs and stuff. It's a C. Ugh. I thought it was a K. Okay. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. Suspicions on who might have stolen the thing. There's Alejandro, of course, because he said he was willing to steal the artifacts if he needed to. But that feels a bit too obvious. That feels like a red herring to me. No? Do you need lady? Oh no, this is the first question. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. The calendar used to compute the 260-day ceremonial year. I don't know that. Give me a second. Okay, anyway. Alejandro feels like a red herring. It feels too obvious. Now there is Joanna. Like, you might say, why would she steal from her own museum? Well, she did specifically mention... Well, there's the calendar. She did specifically mention how the thing was insured, and we did see proof that all of the artifacts are insured. And we know for a fact that she spent a lot of money to get that monolith, and that she hasn't paid her bills to the supply company. So this could be like an insurance scam for her. Get some money to pay back all her debts. And then there's Sinclair as well. Although I don't know enough about him. Supreme god in my mythology. We don't know enough about Sinclair to make any sort of educated guess on what his motivations might be, if he did steal anything. There's Henrik as well, but we also don't know a lot about him yet. Well, sun gods are usually considered pretty important, but that doesn't necessarily mean...
The Maya were pantheistic. believing in many gods who ruled over different aspects of Maya life. Chak was the god of rain. Ishel, goddess of the moon, presided over childbirth and basket weaving. Ahau Kin represented the sun.
Yeah, sun gods are usually considered, like, really major deities. Because, you know, the sun is life-giving and all that stuff. So I might try Ahau Kin. See if that works. Oh, I didn't put my thingy in. No, okay. Well, we got that option out of the way. So I need to go explore outside, or in the little courtyard area. It's got plants in it, so it feels like outside. Also, why was that specific artifact stolen? It was a jade relief of Lord Pakal, right? Why that one specifically? Like, the monolith seems like the important one here, but it is very large, so I don't know how they would have stolen that. The jade relief is obviously a lot smaller and easier to carry out of a room.
The four miniature gods clinging to the vision serpent are the headband twins, Hun Ahau and Balam, and the twins of sacrificial dance, Chak, Shib, Chak, and the baby jaguar. The Maya were particularly fascinated with twins, and many of the Maya gods were paired together. The four miniature gods clinging to...
Oh, I skipped one.
The date on this slab uses the Tzolk'in, or divine calendar, made up of 20 weeks each with a named day, and 13 weeks each with a numerical day. The two types of weeks progress independently of each other.
That's interesting, but it doesn't help me. Okay, I think I need to use the audio stuff some more, unless I can talk to somebody about it. Are you here? You're not. Disappointing. He did say he wanted me to check to make sure all the questions can be answered based on info in the museum, so... If I can't find the info in the museum, that's a problem. I don't think this is the right place to look, really. Also, oh, we still have this floppy disk. I actually want to go check that out real quick. Aw, what a good doggo. Oh, I should call Franklin. Okay. Analysis of handprint? Oh, do I have to use like the analysis thing in the lab? Okay. And I have to check in with Bess and George. Thank you for taking notes, Nancy. I don't know his password. Crap. What was the name of that candy bar he likes? It had like a K in the crunch or something. I'm gonna have to go look at that again. We'll have to come back to this later. Are we leaving that in there? Okay. That's fine with me. No, I don't need to. We do need to call Bess and George, though. And also Franklin.
Hello?
Hey, Bess, it's me, Nancy. What's new?
It's pouring rain. George and I are in the middle of a heated game of Go Fish, and I'm winning.
Don't believe a word she says, Nancy. Last hand, I made mincemeat out of her.
Anyway, we don't want to make you homesick. How's the internship going?
Everything was going great until someone broke into a display case and stole one of the museum's most valuable artifacts, a jade carving of King Pakal.
Who was King Pakal?
He's considered one of the great Maya rulers. He reigned at the height of the Maya civilization.
So what happened?
Well, apparently the civilization was never quite the same after he died.
No, silly, with the theft. What happened with the theft?
Who are your suspects?
Do you have any clues?
Easy, ladies. Let's just say that so far, I have more questions than I do answers. But don't worry, I'm on the case.
There goes your low-key internship.
Honestly, Nancy, it never will cease to amaze me how one girl can cross paths with so much trouble.
I don't know what to make of Alejandro Del Rio, the attaché to the Mexican consulate.
What's his connection to Beech Hill?
Right now, he's negotiating the monolith loan agreement between Mexico and the museum.
And what's your confusion? Something to do with dashing good looks, I hope.
Well, he is a little bit handsome, but he also seems very angry about all the Mexican antiquities his country has lost over the years.
How have they been lost?
They've been taken by explorers and archaeologists and smugglers. I guess the laws have only recently changed to protect Mexico's rights to its own antiquities.
Well, it sounds like he has a legitimate gripe.
Yes, but I got the feeling he would do just about anything to get an artifact returned to Mexico.
What do you mean, anything?
That's what I'm not sure of.
Well, let's hope he's just a big talker and not a bona fide vigilante.
Have you seen anything in the papers about Beech Hill getting the deal with Mexico to display the Palenque Monolith?
The who?
The monolith. It's a giant block of stone recently excavated from a cave near Palenque in Mexico. Apparently it's a very big deal. They think it's 1,500 years old.
So, have you seen it? This, monolith?
Yeah, it's humongous. Must weigh a ton.
Like how big? As big as a refrigerator?
Maybe Bigfoot's refrigerator.
Sorry, Nancy, but how would a person tell this monolith apart from, say, some other big rock?
Well, for one thing, it has Maya glyphs carved into it.
Glyphs?
Pictures that represent words or ideas, also known as logographs. Joanna says the glyphs might be a message from King Pakal.
What kind of message?
We don't know yet. Henrik Vanderheun, Beech Hill's epigrapher, is working on a translation. ever since the theft, I haven't been able to find Henrik anywhere.
That's odd. Has anyone else seen him?
If they have, they sure aren't telling me.
Nancy, do you think he's the thief?
I can't imagine that.
Maybe he's just an accomplice. Maybe he loosened security somehow to make the thief's job easier.
It's possible, but Henrik seems to care so much about his work. Why would he want to hurt the museum?
Maybe he cares a little too much.
She's right, Nancy. I'd give him the 3rd degree if I were you. Whenever he shows up again, that is.
Somehow, Joanna has gotten the museum into some financial hot water.
How'd she do that?
Yeah, and how hot's the water?
It's all very vague. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. I mean, maybe she just overextended the budget a little in her effort to acquire the best artifacts for the museum, but
even if her intentions were good...
she may be feeling a little desperate to make some money back quickly.
Desperate enough to steal the Pakal carving, sell it on the black market, and collect the insurance on it too?
I know she loves the museum. Who knows what she'd do if she were afraid of losing her job.
She's a suspect.
Definitely a suspect.
Well, it feels good to know that Nancy's on the same train of thought as I am regarding Alejandro and, Joanna.
Detective Drew, requesting hint, please.
Think, Nancy. You've seen the evidence for Sunny's password.
You've stared right into its chocolatey face.
Okay, yeah, I knew what I had to do there, but thank you.
I'll talk to you later, ladies.
Bye! See ya!
Okay, we gotta call Franklin.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
I'd like to speak to Franklin Rose, please.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Rose is out of the office. Would you like to try back later?
Sure.
Thank you for calling Boswell, Jackson, and Rose.
I don't know if that's because of the actual time it is right now, because it is after normal working hours. Or if it's because of... I'm not at a point in the game where I can call him yet. I'll try back another time later. Actually, I want to talk to
He
all
won't
these...
be there this late.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. You know, while we're here then... Okay, let's try now.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
I'd like to speak to Franklin Rose, please.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Rose is out of the office. Would you like to try back later?
Sure.
Thank you for calling Boswell, Jackson, and Rose.
Okay, so I'm assuming that I haven't done the thing that I need to do in order to trigger being able to call him. So we'll get back to that later. Meanwhile, I want to see what everyone else has to say about the theft.
Hello, Nancy.
Do you know much about Maya glyphs?
You've got me there. I know Spanish, English, Portuguese, and several indigenous languages, including Quiche and Nahuatl, but I have yet to learn the language of glyphs.
Have you heard? The Pakal carving was stolen from the museum.
Well, I heard the alarms going off, but it wasn't until Henry called me that I heard the news.
Henrik called you? When? Where was he? I've been looking for him.
He called shortly after the robbery. I presumed he was calling from the museum. Is that so strange?
You don't sound very concerned about all of this.
I was running late. I just figured somebody tripped a wire and I kept going. Whew.
It's odd that I didn't see you.
I was there on business, Nancy, not for tea.
Don't you care about the disappearance of such a rare Maya artifact?
That artifact was lost to me as soon as it left Mexican soil. So my friend Pakal goes underground for a while until he is sold again. Suddenly, he turns up in Amsterdam or Hong Kong. Unless he is rightfully repatriated to Mexico, what's the difference?
Yeah, I guess I can see your point on that, but still,
I should get back to the museum.
Yes, you should.
Okay, so is that confirmation that Alejandro was in the museum when the theft happened? Okay, so, again, nobody has an alibi so far. I can't rule out a single person.
It's a fiasco, just as I feared. Oh, I'm sick about the whole thing.
Yes, your fears seem to have been quite visionary.
I was in the museum when it happened.
Okay then, so you don't have an alibi either.
Do you think it's the same person who carried out those other thefts?
That awful red hand was left on Prudence Rutherford's jewelry box in Topeka, and on the display case in the museum in New Mexico. What's the chance they're not connected?
Do you know Prudence Rutherford personally?
Oh, we saw each other at functions now and then. Poor Prudence. She adored that necklace.
What's the name of the museum in New Mexico?
The Chaco Canyon Cultural Center. They had a beautiful collection up there, worth a bundle, too. I appraised some pieces for them a few years back.
Why do you think the thief is leaving this red handprint?
To be a gruesome scoundrel?
Joanna says you performed an act of wizardry in helping Beech Hill acquire the Pakal carving.
Getting those provenance docs together was a pig and a half. Oh, they're on the up and up, I assure you. But to have been at the height of my career back before the crackdown, those were the days.
I'm guessing this involves the theft of artifacts.
What crackdown?
Maybe sometime I'll tell you a sad story I call How Mexico Lost Its Sense of Humor. Not today, though, Nancy.
Oh man, this is a very strong question. Well, not question, but statement.
Alejandro says you're unethical, a modern-day conquistador, that you're robbing Mexico of its cultural history.
And I say Alejandro is the real bully of the playground, a lunch money extortionist who loves nothing more than to see the other boys and girls go hungry.
I don't think you're at risk of starving if you don't get an art commission. You seem pretty well off to me, dude.
When you sell a piece of art, what kind of commission do you get?
Standard, 10%. It's no king's ransom, unless of course you sell something for $1 million. Too bad I'm not allowed to put that monolith on the market, huh?
I'd better get going.
Bye now.
I don't like him very much. Okay, I want to see if Joanna has anything to say. As I do a full 360 trying to find the door.
Come in. Need something?
Can you explain how you want me to reorder that Maya numbering exhibit?
Check with Henrik on that.
Have you seen Henrik? I found a piece of paper inside the Pakal display case. It had some glyphs on it and a print of a red hand. I'm hoping he can give me a translation.
What am I, fish food? Henrik's not the only one around here who can read a glyph, you know.
Sorry, Joanna. I thought I was supposed to go to Henrik with all my glyph questions.
The police showed me the note. It said, "The magician suffers yellow death," whatever that means. Apparently, the thief just couldn't come up with the glyphs for "The Curator suffers flaming purple disgrace."
You know, we just heard the word magician in relation to Taylor Sinclair. I wonder if there's a connection there. Well, no, the word was wizard actually, but there is a connection between those two words, so... I don't know.
I'm curious about the red handprint the thief left. Does it have any significance in Maya culture?
Afraid I can't help you there. What I want to know is what the hand was printed with. It's obviously not finger paint. Why don't you do a little analysis on it in the lab?
I haven't seen Henrik since the theft. Where do you think he could be?
Who knows? Need something?
Apparently, a Topeka woman named Prudence Rutherford has recently been visited by a red-handed thief, too. Do you have any idea how I might get in touch with her?
Afraid I can't help you there.
I've got work to do.
See you around.
Okay, so I definitely need to go to the lab to analyze the handprint and to remember what the name of that chocolate bar is. And also maybe to see if Henrik's there. I get the feeling we won't be seeing him for a while, though. Is he here? Nope. Okay, the analyzer thingy was right here? Yeah. How does this work?
Okay, I've got a graph of the chemical used for the handprint. Now I've got to match it up with a known substance.
I recognize that little music box tune. I don't remember where, though. But it gives me sad feelings. I think I saw it in some other show or game or something, and it had sad connotations there. Oh, that looks pretty. No, I want.
That's it!
Mercury sulfide? Is that right? Or is that something else? I know there's a periodic table in here.
According to this chart, Hg stands for mercury.
And S is S sulfur?
S stands for sulfur.
So it is mercury sulfide. Yay! My 1 year of chemistry class. Actually, I took 2 years. I took a class in college too. But I liked chemistry.
So the handprint was made from mercury and sulfur.
Okay. That sounds like something you don't want on your hands. I don't know what mercury sulfide is exactly. But mercury isn't good, and sulfur is not very good either. Cocoa Crinkle, that's what it's called. Okay. Of course, two harmful elements can combine to make something completely harmless. That's the interesting thing about chemistry. Like, normal table salt has chlorine in it, but chlorine gas will kill you very quickly. Oh, well, this would have been nice to know earlier, but... oh well. I guess I'm an overachiever. Stuff to remember. Mayan number system. Okay, this is what I need. I have to write all this down. Okay. 0 looks like a turtle shell. I think I got that one right. One dot equals 1. 1 bar equals 5. Okay. A bar with a dot next to it is addition. Dot should be to the left of bars. And if it's not a dot or a bar, it doesn't count. Gods represent numbers. Okay. Oh boy. Hold on. This is gonna take me a minute. Alright, I got all that written down. Stuff to forget. Ooh, passwords. Yeah, I should write that down. Okay, well, I can't do anything about the level 2 quiz right now because I haven't completed the level 1 quiz. Stuff to work on. Okay, he's a alien conspiracy theorist, basically. We already knew that. So, I think we can do the number puzzle now. That was over... not here. Over here? Yeah. Okay, let's see if I know how to do this. Yeah, I got that one right. Let's see. Number 1 is fish lips, big nose, and good teeth. Is that this one? Sure. Then we're looking for 2, which should be 2 dots, but there aren't any that just have... Actually, no, this one looks like... There's only 1 dot. He said the squigglies and stuff don't count. Okay, so that's 1. I guess that might be something else. We'll worry about that when we get to it. 2 is... a big hat. That's a pretty big hat. 3. Well, I don't see any that are just 3 dots, so... This one is 5, by the way. That's definitely 5. This one's 15. Oh, it's already in the right spot. Cool. This one is 4. Just gonna go ahead and get those in the right spot. Yeah, I'm just gonna get all the line ones in place. This is 16. Right? Yeah. And that's 17. And 18. Well, those are all in the right spot. This is 7. That's 8. That is 14. This is 10. Where's 10? That's 11. Okay, I think I got all the line and dot ones in the right spots. So, 2 is big hat. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is 6? Eye patch with an X. That's in the right spot. 7, 8, 9. 9 has a beard and acne, or acne. Is that this one? And this is the same one but with a removable jaw, so that's probably 19. 12 is question marks. 13 is somebody with a T on their jaw. Okay. Is that correct? How do I know if I have it right? Nancy didn't say anything, so I don't know if that's right or not. Well, can I mark it off? That'll be the true question, I guess.
I'd better check to see if I'm done with that.
I guess I got wrong. Okay. In that case, let me swap these two. No? Wait, this is very wrong. How'd I get that in the wrong spot? That is 12. Okay.
That looks right.
Oh, thank you, Nancy. I don't know why I had that there. Nope, you're still not here. He'll be back one day. Oh, I don't think I looked at all this before. Actually, I looked at that for sure, but... Oh yeah, we looked at this. Never mind.
It's locked. It's locked.
Darn people keeping their private stuff locked up. How am I supposed to snoop if you keep doing that? Okay, I guess I should tell Joanna that I finished all the tasks. And then I'll have to go looking for the answer to who the Supreme God is.
Need something?
I did the chemical analysis you suggested. That red hand was printed with a compound containing mercury and sulfur. Does that mean anything to you?
Sure, cinnabar. The Maya would rub it into their most important carvings to add definition to the artist's lines.
Where would a person get a supply of cinnabar?
We use cinnabar here at the museum the same way the Maya did, to keep things as authentic as possible. Henrik orders those kinds of supplies, but we've been out of stock for quite a while. The last I heard, there was some kind of holdup with the distributor.
Interesting.
I've got work to do.
Semper ubi sub ubi.
Okay, I guess I need to go looking around now, unfortunately. So, I won't make you guys sit through that. I will see you when I find the correct answer. Oh, never mind, I found it right here. That was fast. Okay, eat Zanma. Alright, cool. I feel like I looked at this earlier but completely did not see that. Cool. Modern Maya language. I do not know this one. Okay, let's go looking for that now. I'm sure there's some info about the... where it talks about like the logograph, so it'll probably mention something about language. Wherever that is. Oh, language. I just noticed that they're labeled. If I'd noticed that earlier, that would have been very helpful. Does it matter which one I do? I'm gonna do quiche because it looks like quiche. Yay! I can go to the next level now. Awesome. Thank you. Now, how long have I been recording? Okay, I might have to save the next level for the next video. But we'll go up there anyway, just to see what happens. We can look around a bit. Hello. Mine God of Death. That's going so fast. Oh man, slow. Slow down. That was cool. That was really fast, though. Like, I couldn't read half that text. And I'm a pretty fast reader. I like the music down here. It's kind of creepy, but in a good way. And I guess that's the door to the next area of the temple. Okay, that's another little mini game there. And what do you have to say to us, computer? Oh, there's a couple computers, actually. Okay. Okay, so there's a little basketball game, basically. Virtual maze, oh boy. And another quiz. Alright, well we will do that next time. So, we have some suspicions about the people here. Henrik is who knows where doing who knows what. And we finished the first level of the temple. Yay! So next time we're going to try and finish off this second level and maybe the third if we have time. I don't know. So, thanks for watching, hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!